Okay guys, we're here at the first of the barrier bosses that we usually do, Pruslas. I'm going with the Mage Crew first as usual before we switch to our melee crew. The way I'll be doing these barrier boss videos is just the same as I have been with the previous bosses, where it'll be first the magic crew on one boss, then the physical crew on the next one, and then we go to on the same boss, and then we go to the next boss. Anyway, enough of me saying boss. Alright, I really didn't level up much since last time, just whatever was in my way. Things aren't really that bad with magic, honestly. As usual, Noep, Meena, and Maya are going to be casting all their spells that they can, with Kiro mostly supporting and using other items if need be. So we got Noep here with the Zenithian Garbs and Meteorite Bracer. The items that she's holding doesn't really matter in this case. Kirill's got the liquid metal armor and the mirror shield for extra defense and a little more magic defense too. Honestly, because the only other option is Iron Shield, which is only like very, very little breath resistance. Not really worth it. At least that's what I'm going with. And Iron Helmet and Meteorite Bracer, but he'll be using the Fire Claw whenever he has a moment to attack. Because the rest of it's not as good. I mean, it's the Fire Claw or the Icicle Dirk that both can do pretty good, the same amount of damage-ish. For Meena, she's got liquid metal armor still. She's got her general same setup. I always keep the tarot cards on me, but you're not going to be using them for here. You don't really need to. She's not really going to be using her items. She'll be casting Kaswoosh, because Kaswoosh is much more powerful than any of her held items. Then you got Maya here. Maya is the one sporting the liquid metal shield, which makes me think maybe she should be in front of Meena, but maybe not. She'll be using this for the breath resistance. She'll be probably trading this with Boria, depending the party setups that I'm using. Her other items, she has a Staff of Salvation, so she's kind of the backup healer, but we don't need it. We have 3 literal healers in this one, so there's no big deal there. Now, let's see. I think that's everything for setup. Yeah, we don't have, like, the revive spells that we would like yet. We only have regular Zing. So if someone goes down, it's going to be up to chance for one of the 3 healers here to revive. Pruslas, if he crits, he can kill the girls and probably Kirill as well. The twin sisters, I should say, not the girls, because Noep, the hero, she can actually survive 5 of it, so it just depends on her HP. If he has a high roll, he might one-shot her. Anyway, we start. Alright, so we're going to start things off with just Zap because Noep does not have Kazap yet. Kirill here is going to kabuff so that when he does regular hits, it doesn't hurt as much. We're going to have Meena Kaswoosh, and Maya here is going to be Kasizzling because it does more damage than Frizzle, and he's going to die before her MP runs out, so it's not a big deal. If you had Kaboom or Kafrizzle ready, obviously that would be the more optimal choice. Now, Meena's going to be doing pretty good damage with her... Uh-oh. And there she goes. Yeah. See, that's how simple it is. Crit, and it's like, nah, you're dead. So we're going to have Kirill go to the Zing. But yeah, Kaswoosh has a really good... It has a high damage potential, but it's also got a wide range of damage in general. It could be anywhere from 60 to 120. It's pretty good. And, oh, wow, Meena. Well, this is why we have you, Kirill. You can swoosh and you can sizzle. But you'll be seeing the damage range here. This time's 86, so it's average. But it does about the same amount as Zap. Uh-oh. Defense is down. Alright. You're going to go ahead and throw some kabuff back up. You're going to swoosh it, and you're going to sizzle it. Yeah, this is like one of the rare times where Kasizzle's somewhat useful. Yeah, there's 106 now from Meena. See, that's pretty good. Uh-oh. And there goes Kirill. I'm going to say, let's have the hero play Zingy now. Because the girls have better damage output, generally. I could use my leaves, my Giga Leaves, but I'd rather not. Alright, let's go ahead and have you Zap. You're going to throw another kabuff up. And you're going to go swoosh, and you're going to sizzle. You got to reset his defense and all. But yeah, that's where things get dangerous. But luckily, when you have 4 people, the crit to death is not as bad. I'm gonna have you Kabuff again because it really regular attacks are not gonna kill. It's only gonna be the critical hits. So healing up is not that big of a deal. Yeah, 118 there. See, but that's what makes Meena interesting. Like, yeah, she's so well-rounded that even her magic attack is well-rounded. It's like, hey, yeah, it can be good, but it also might be just okay. I am serious about that, by the way. If you're ever playing regularly, Meena can basically replace anybody and do a decent job. She's got good attack. She's got good magic damage. She's got good magic support. The only thing that makes her... Well, 2 things that make her irreplaceable is her kill herself to revive everybody else spell and her insulate. Those are the 2 big ones, anyway, that are mostly unique. But otherwise, she's basically the ultimate substitute. And there we go. That's why Meena's my favorite, though. Alright, not too bad. A couple deaths there. It's unfortunate, but they don't have the HP yet. That's okay. We got through it. I'm going to show back up here now with the physical crew. And we'll see how they do. I'll see you there. Oh wait, we got a treasure chest. Okay, I'm fine with that. Okay guys, we're here at Pruslas again with the physical crew this time. As you can see, it's once again going to be the hero and Alina's party. They just make the best uses for this. We may do, just like last time, there may be some deaths here, but luckily, Alina is fucking great in this. I showed off the stats of the other, Noep and Kiro last time, but here is Alina. Alina's at 196 strength, thanks to the mighty armlet. I took off her meteorite armband because look at her agility. She's fine. Heroine is doing okay though, just if you need to take a look here. Good defenses and basically going to be our tank / healer sometimes. Yeah, okay, making sure things. Yeah, she has more HP than Kirill. Here's Kirill's stats, agility and defense. His defense is really good, but that's he doesn't have as much HP as her, so I'd rather keep him behind. Boria here is going to be our support mage as usual with... He has got good defense because I gave him the liquid metal shield this time because I wanted to, you know, have them share the shield as needed. As for items, no new item changes here, really. Alina has the magical skirt, whoop-de-doo. And, well, I guess for Boria now has the Staff of Salvation instead of Maya, and also has the Fire Claw if he wants to attack in some form. Because that's the best damaging weapon that we have for him at the moment. And same equipment's on Kirill, so no worries there. Let's get started. Long way, blah blah, we know. I'm gonna take a drink of water while we're doing this. For boss time! Let's do this. Alright, so Hero and Alina are just going to attack. Kirill's going to Kabuff, and we're going to have Boria Sap right away. There you go. And Alina almost dies right away. Okay, this is going very much like my practice run, which means the hero might die after this, so, if I remember right. I don't know if it follows the script exactly or not, because the game doesn't really have true RNG. Alright, good damage from Elena. Okay, we're doing okay. Okay. You guys are going to attack. I want you to throw up another Kabuff for just in cases. And you go ahead and oomph up Noep next. Cool. The oomph got before he went, so that's very, very good for us. Alright, Kirill's dodging just fine. Yeah, you guys are going to keep attacking. Kirill, I'm going to have you use the Fire Claw. Boria, why don't you top off Noep? Because Noep can survive a crit still. It's only Kirill and Boria, I think, that would get one shot killed. I'm going to have you throw out another Kabuff, and you're going to Sap. Excuse me, I'm probably about to sneeze. I can feel it soon. Okay, we're not too bad. But yeah, Elena, even without weapons, is friggin' amazing. So that's the best thing about about this run is you realize how good Elena is. She doesn't need weapons. Let's see, we're going to... Yeah, we're actually doing pretty well. And I think all the other attacks are on, so you can just go ahead and Fire Claw. Because Oomph is on and Saps are on still, right? Yes, they are! Alright, Kiro's gonna have to buff after this. Honestly, it's just something for him to do. Yeah, Elena is going to be doing excellent damage like that. Oh, one of the... that's one of the other good things about taking off the Meteorite Arm Bracer from Elena is that Borya's more likely to outspeed her in the order now. So, usually he can get his oomph off on her before she goes. Of course, the game wants to prove me wrong, so it's like, no, not this time. But anyway, that's it for Pruslas. Ragnar can do as much damage as Noep, but as usual, I like Noep being here just in case we need extra healing. Especially if Kiro goes down, you want another person to Zing. But anyway, I guess I'll meet you at the next barrier boss. Okay guys, we're here at Barbatos with our Magic Crew. You may notice something a little different. Borya's with us this time because Barbatos heavily resists Frizz and Sizz and Boom, which are all three of Maya's main elements, while he only 25% of the time will resist Borya's ice. So Borya has better help here than Maya would. As for item setup, we haven't really changed too much. One big thing I guess you could say is Kiro, if he needs to attack, will be using the Staff of Divine Wrath because Barbatos has 0 resistance to both Whoosh and Zap elements, which makes these two, basically Noep and Meena, going to be the main damage dealers here. With Borya helping out there somewhat, but Borya will also be using Staff of Salvation if he needs to help out with healing or something. If we want to keep the damage train going, I guess you could say. But otherwise, that's it, so let's just jump right in. Yes, 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 we dare. Anyway, here we go. So, as usual, we are going to have the Noep here use Zap, then Kiro's going to Kabuff, Meena's going to Insulate, because, we need to get both of them up. This guy can use all sorts of attacks. He has regular attack, he has magic attack, and then he has breath weapons. So you may as well get protection for where you can. Yeah, Borya and Noep have no worry about breath attacks. Meena and Borya got scared there. That's okay. Why don't you go ahead and just Staff of Divine Wrath and help out? Yeah, luckily Zap does pretty good damage. Yeah, when Kiro's gonna be the main healer though when needed. So, there's no need to worry with anyone else. We're just gonna blast them as best we can. But that's Kiro's main thing. He's either Staff of Divine Wrath or heals or Kabuff. He's got the busiest role. Most things to do. Like when Kaboom hits. We're okay now, but he will multi-heal soon. Because generally, we should be able to survive 2 hits of Kaboom. There you go. Shame it didn't bounce back, because Kiro does have the mirror. Uh-oh. Only Meena. Okay, well, Meena, just go ahead. But yeah, Kiro has the mirror shield on, so it'd be kind of cool if that happened. Did Insulate go down? Maybe I missed the message. I'm gonna have you just multi-heal. You go ahead and Kaswoosh anyway. Actually, no, wait. Yeah, just Insulate. Even if it hasn't gone away, you may as well refresh it. Yeah, Meena and Kiro don't have as much defense for... Oh my god. The healers both get messed up there. But they don't have any natural breath resistance. Alright, we need to get Kabuff in. Alright, luckily Insulate's up. Alright, yeah, that was normal amount of damage. So Insulate was up before. That's okay. Now you're gonna Zap. You should full heal Meena, and you're gonna Kaswoosh and Crackle. I'm not really too worried about Kabuff because right now he's not really attacking much. Maybe he doesn't attack as much as I thought he did. Ah, there it is! There's the mirror shield! That always amuses me. But yeah. Basically, Mage is gonna be blasting unless Meena needs to insulate us again. Or if someone dies and she has to start playing the Zing game. Yeah, go ahead and full heal Meena. This one's gonna takes a little longer because he's got pretty good HP, and sometimes as you can see, he distracts us with his war cry, and it ends up slowing us down. All right, Hero needs the full heal now. Ooh, I think that's in multi-heal range time. Yeah, I'm not worried about running out of MP. Wow, I could not say running. Running out of MP because in between each boss fight, I just go back to the last bastion where you get a free healing in. So, just abuse the free healing and all that. It said insulate's down, so go ahead and refresh that. Oh, good, and she gets to go last to get insulate up for everybody. Alright, you know what? Just help attack. I want this guy... Oops. You don't need to insulate again. I want this guy down. Of course, that's the time when it's like, haha, boy, I resist you. I like the way they handle spell elements later where monsters don't just have a percentage resistance, like, or percentage to evade, it's now a percentage resistance later on. So when they have like the 75% resistance, it's instead like 75%, instead of 75% chance to completely be immune, it's more like, okay, so it was 100 damage, now it's 25. At least, you know, there's some damage comes out of it. Especially in this case for Boria, because Crackle normally doing, yeah, like, we'll say it does 100, should be doing 75 instead with the way this guy has his resistance and all that. You should be able to full heal and do alright. I don't think Kabuff is as neat as I thought it would be here, so... But we got him. I think that might change how I do this for the physical crew, then. If we don't need Kabuff, maybe just Meena's better, so she can just insulate. But anyway, we get a Miracle Sword that we'll never use. I'll see you on the fighting train next. See you there. Okay, now we're here at Barbatos with our fighting crew. I didn't mean to say fighting train, actually. I should say physical crew, physical train, whatever you want to call it. These are our fighters here. And like I was thinking, I decided to bring Meena in. And Meena is actually a decent choice to be brought in. She does her job okay. It's only when there's more... When everyone gets hit that she can't really keep up all the time. So that's where either Noep or Boria might step up with their healing abilities. Boria with his Staff of Salvation, or, you know, Noep, she has her healing spells. Alina just gonna punch it. There's no really setup here. No items have changed really, so let's just jump right in. Yes. We're gonna fast forward that part. Alright, so we're gonna have Noep and Alina just attack. Set up insulate with Meena, and Boria's gonna attempt to sap. He does have a 75% chance to resist it. Okay, good. Alright, that's not too bad. You two are going to attack. I'm going to have you full heal Noep. Just keep him up. This is also the time when I decide to punch him, is when he's like, oh, I'm going to use my physical attack against you. And it's just like, so weird. I think that he has a smart AI somewhat where, oh, they're kabuffed, I won't bother attacking or something. I think that's what it really is. Oh, that was perfect! Meena ended up being slow that turn, and it worked out so well. I love it. Alright, you go ahead and use... Oop. Yeah, I put the wrong thing on her. I was gonna have her use the the windy staff, but she doesn't have that on her, so I guess, you know what, just attack for fun, shits and giggles. She doesn't, not the worst attack. It's not really worth oomping her because she'll be busy. Alright. Why don't you just do a small, simple heal on yourself? Let me see, you oomph them both. I think you could just go ahead and use... You know what? Yeah, use your Staff of Salvation and top people off. Not too bad. Okay. I'm going to have Meena actually attack instead and let Boria use his Staff of Salvation on No-Wep. Yeah, I mean, Meena's not going to do too much, but it's something. Alright, Elena got scared. You know what? For shits and giggles, oomph Meena. More powerful than what he could do on the attack, so... Alright, his defense did return to normal. You guys are going to attack. I'm going to have you do a small heal, a mid heal on Elena, and you're going to go back to sapping. Ah, no what? Lost oomph as well? Damn. Alright, oomph and insulate went down. Okay, not too bad. I was sorry, I was holding my breath a little bit there to make sure Meena didn't lose her shit here. You're going to attack, you're going to insulate, and you're gonna oomph up No-Wep. Wait, what? Really? That's weird. Oh, wait, I think when I saw the attack go off, it was Meena attacking and not... whatever. I'll just go with it. Go ahead and full heal yourself, and you're gonna oomph Elena. Glad he's outspeeding when I need him to. Alright, you want to do that? Fine. Go ahead and full heal, and why don't you salvation yourself because you have lower HP. Nobody! Hooray! Oh. Almost. I was like, oh, don't ruin it. Premature celebration for sure, but we're doing really good damage on him. He's going to go down soon enough. I'm really shocked at how, you know, Fisticuffs is working here. Alright, you guys are going to attack. I think Insulate was wearing off, so you go ahead and reboost that up, and you're going to sap again, because it went down. Of course, this time they outspeeded the sap. Oh no, not Meena Zoom. Okay. We're alright. You go ahead and do a full heal. I don't think anyone else needs an oomph at the moment. So why don't you salvation... Elena. Because Elena doesn't have the resistances like No-Wep has. Alright, and we're good. Alright, No-Wep now went down. Alright, you go ahead and full heal. And you go ahead and oomph No-Wep. Oh, not needed. Alright, not too bad at all. It's kind of a nice change of pace that we get to switch people around sometimes. Like, last time we didn't need Maya for this, and this time we didn't need Kirill for this. It's kind of cool to change things up like that. Anyway, we'll go ahead and see you at the next fight, which I think is Russia, the dragon dude that I can never pronounce the name of. I'll see you there.